Hello, good morning everyone. Welcome to May 5 of May 2022, 9 a.m. sharp, less than 30 minutes for the market to open, getting ready for a new day after the Fed and yesterday action all over the place, and we are already going in a couple of minutes into that. But we start the day with some nice fadings, and we had some nice scalps short on AMD, on Tesla, and on small caps IWM. And after the Fed, we jump into some IWM calls, and boom, end of the day, what a freaking beast, with a skyrocket up for a big short squeeze. Now looking for the futures, Nasdaq is down 1%, giving back some of the gains. So if you see, yesterday we had a big push, big push here above the 8-day moving average. We closed the day near the 21-day moving average, and now we are fading a bit, but still above the 8-day moving average. So we are giving small gains from yesterday, just to show that we are still not out of the woods. There is a big fight between bulls and bears, and the big question now is if bulls are able to push it from red to green this morning to give some more squeeze, or how much are they going to give it back today. So looking into the futures, and as you are seeing on the intraday chart, this is Nasdaq futures, but you can go into SP 500. It's pretty much the same. They faded from the pre-market highs, and we saw here some selling pressure. Okay, so this is your supply zone. So bulls, if they want it first, need to hold pre-market lows. That's pretty much a support. Below that, if we fade some more, we have the 8-day moving average. We have a retest from yesterday breakout. Okay, and it will be very bearish if basically we give it all back. Okay, if we give it all back, it will be very ugly, very bearish. But once again, staying open-minded. This is a trading market. What do I mean with that? It's not a buy and hold. It's pretty much you look for opportunities intraday with the volatility as high as we have been seeing. You look for opportunities either for up, either for down intraday. So yesterday we flipped from early in the morning, in the first hour, we got three names short: AMD, Tesla, and IWM. And after the Fed, we got long IWM with some calls 187, that gone all the way from $1 to $6, more than 500% profits. But I closed at above 4, even though very happy with just 30 minutes, 1 hour of trading after the Fed, and it was pretty much amazing. Now we wait to see. We are giving back. The size of the pullback will give us clues on what's next. So right now, as you are seeing, we are making new lows. Okay, new lows on the session. I want to see if these lows are going to hold and bounce. I will only be bullish if Nasdaq goes back above, okay, and above this resistance line for a red to green move. But we need to go. Not what we are seeing right now. We are seeing new lows on the session. I want to see. We still have the 8-day moving average around here. We have a retest on the breakout. It will be very ugly if we go back below yesterday open and give it all back into yesterday lows. That will be very bearish, but let's wait to see. So let's wait for the leaders. One of the leaders, it was Apple yesterday. I did not trade Apple, but big move with the rest of the market after the Fed. So you see here pretty much the volatility, okay, after the Fed, big after the 2 p.m., big pullback just to squeeze it, okay, and going all the way $6 from 160 all the way into 166. from 2:30 p.m. all the way until the close, $6 rip. So this was a freaking move, and it stalled exactly where it should. Okay, last Friday, okay, very near 166. 166 is the level. I've told you that. That's also on our trading plan. Bulls, what bulls need? Bulls needs to go and stay above 166.5, okay, to try to go into the next biggest level, 170, 171, and that will be my last supply zone, okay, if the squeeze goes. Now we are fading a bit, as you are seeing. 164 on the pre-market is right at 21-day moving average, okay. 164 is the 21-day moving average. We still have some room for more downside, okay, if they push it a little bit lower, 160, 161. That's the 8-day moving average, and there I'll be looking at those levels for a possible bounce. Okay, let's see if it 164 holds, and if it can go from 164 to 166, that's a more than $2 move. If it breaks below 164, looking for 161.6 and a bounce from there. When I'll become very bearish? I'll become very bearish if Apple goes below the 8 and 21-day moving average, roll over 160. If it goes below 160, that will be very ugly, but let's wait to see. The name that we got yesterday out of the gate, we shorted AMV first thing in the morning, 9:30 a.m. That is recorded, okay? It's time-stamped on Discord. It's recorded. You can watch on my YouTube channel. I recorded the session. We shorted at 9:30 a.m. We shorted AMV with some puts for a very nice cash flow. One of the things that I told you on the 9 a.m. briefing, so the 9 a.m. briefing is from Monday to Friday, and I'm giving you the levels that I'm using for my own trading, okay? And one of the things that I said was pretty much, if does not hold 98, if it breaks below 97, watch for 94, okay, 94.7, that was the 21-day moving average, and below that, watch for the gap to fill at 92.20. And yeah, when I saw early in the morning that it gave back once again below 98 and below 97, I basically shorted the stock with the puts. I write the puts for 90% gains. I closed a bit too soon. I closed when it hit the 21-day moving average. That was the first target. I took gains there. It spent some time just to roll over and go into the second target to fill yesterday gap. That was actually also the 8-day moving average, and from there it bounced perfectly from the 8-day moving average, as you are seeing. After the Fed speaking, after Mr. Powell speaking, and a big rip from 92 all the way, $7 up after Mr. Powell speaking, closing at the highs. Right now, giving back some, not falling apart, but giving back some. 97.8. I want to see once again if 97 is going to hold. If it holds, we can try here a red to green move going above 99. We have a gap to fill at $100, so that can be a level. Otherwise, if we break below 97, what you should be looking, 95. That's once again the 21-day moving average, okay? And below that, we have yesterday lows, 91.7. So it's pretty much amazing how these things work. If you watch yesterday lows, 91.7. What is the 8-day moving average? 91.76. So basically, they missed the 8-day moving average by 6 cents. So you cannot get much better than that, okay? So yeah, technicals working well, the machine's working well, and just follow the levels. I'll be looking AMD, I'll be looking also NVDA, how the semis are going. NVDA yesterday printed a nice bullish reversal candle here, okay, where they push into 187. After the Fed, they bounce from 188 and boom, 188 all the way back into $200. Right now, 198. Okay, 198 is my level. If you notice, they have been on Tuesday, okay, they have been riding and stalling at 198. So 198 is the level. What I'll be looking, if 198 holds, I want to see if it's able to go back above $200, and from there a red to green move 204. Above 204 we have room to go into 210, 211. Okay, that will be the trading plan for a possible continuation follow through. Okay, but we need semis to hold, we need tech to hold these morning lows. Okay, when I'll become bearish if it breaks below 197.9. That's the 8-day moving average. If it roll over, yeah, we have room for downside. We have 190, we have 187 yesterday lows, and below that 182.9. And just to give it all back, just for some more tradings frustrating for those that are trying to swing. Okay, this is not a market to swing trade, either long or short. Okay, this is a trading market. What do I mean? You flip from longs to shorts, back to longs, back to shorts, and you flip your trades, and that's pretty much what I've been doing. As traders, we need to adjust to the market that we have, and the kind of market that we have right now is a trading market. You take trades. You don't care if the market goes up, goes down. You look for opportunities, okay? Waves of upside or downside, and you play it until this thing resolves one way or the other. Either we resume lower and yeah, we can swing for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, okay, or we keep trading, taking trades, okay. But first we need to see it. Boeing also had a nice 3-day move, 155 this morning, had a nice 3-day move after the reversal buy on Monday, 143, gone all the way from 143 to 157 yesterday, very near the 8-day moving average. It would be healthy here, some consolidation, okay, 3-day move, some consolidation here would be healthy. If it goes above 157, we have 158, and that will be my supply zone. Okay, I will only be very bullish on Boeing if it breaks above 158. It goes 160. We have 162, and above that we have the gap to fill at 166.8. But careful, let's wait to see for how it will open. Facebook yesterday, pretty much the same. It gave a reversal buy right from the 8 and 21-day moving average. So just to see how things work, we have the 8 and 21-day moving average right around 2065, okay, 2064, 2065. What was yesterday lows? 206.96. So very near the low from yesterday, very near the 8 and 21-day moving average. And from there, boom, it bounced. Some shake here after the Fed and resume higher. I don't like to chase. I'm not chasing Facebook. If you are long, you should be trimming your gains, in my opinion. I'll be watching right now 218. I'll be watching. It's giving back some. I'll be watching if 215, 214, if it's able to hold. Okay, and playing here the range between 215, 224. Playing here the range. Bullish above 224 to fill the gap at 231. Otherwise, some range here, some inside action would be healthy. And very bearish if it breaks below 214. That will be very bearish for 210, 206 as the next logical levels. And even more bearish if it breaks below 206. Watch out for a big downside. But once for all, let's first focus on the price before trying to anticipate what the hell is going to happen. IWM, what can I say about IWM? IWM yesterday gave very nice cash flow. We start today with some shorts. I shorted with AMD puts, IWM puts, and Tesla puts. These IWM puts I closed too soon, okay? Because after I closed, it got even lower into 185, 185.6, okay? Pretty much exactly to the Tuesday lows, okay? Tuesday lows were 185.68. Yesterday lows 185.69. So basically 1 cent above the Tuesday lows, and from there it bounced, okay? And here after the Fed, pretty much here we got calls, okay, on IWM, calls 187, okay, at $1. And I closed, I believe it was around here, okay? When the price was at 191 plus, I closed it above $4. And I was very happy just to see it go into the close all the way into 193 and those above 193 and those calls going from 1 to above 6. So congratulations for all the longs. It was a beautiful trade. Now what? Now we wait, okay? We wait for what? It's at 191 giving back some, okay? First, we want to see if 191 is going to hold, okay? If it does not hold, we have 189, okay? That will be, 191, below that 189, okay? 189, 190, seeing if it holds. But if this thing does not hold above 190, it's a failed breakout attempt. Below 190, it's going back below the 8-day moving average and can roll over once again, okay? And below that, yeah, we have 185.6, we have 184, and we have 182 Monday lows. What is going to happen? No clue, I cannot predict the future. It's normal to fade after a big rip higher as we had yesterday. It's normal to give some of the gains back. Now, what I want to see, the size of the pullback. And the size of the pullback will give us clues on what's next, okay? I'll be also looking for Microsoft. Microsoft, it's keeping here a very, very nice range. 276, I gave you the support level. Yesterday, it 276.73. I said that the supply zone 290, it gone all the way from 276 right into 290. So, yeah, it cannot get much better than this, okay? So this is the range to trade. 276, okay, that's the support. 290, that's the resistance. Bulls needs above 291 to try to fill the gap at 296. Bears needs below 276 to try to take out and make new lows for the year below 270. Otherwise, you play the range. You can play the range until it resolves one way or the other. So I'll be watching also Microsoft. Netflix, yesterday, same thing as the rest, printed a big reversal buy after the Fed with the rest of the tech names, okay? So yeah, nice move from 193 all the way into above to $200. $200 is my line in the sand. It's pretty much the line that separates bulls from bears. So I want to see if it's holding $200 and if it's able to go from red to green, go above 204, and from there we have 205 to 10. Those are the levels. But if they push it price and if Nasdaq feels some selling pressure, breaks below 199, it can roll over. You have 195 and below that 191 yesterday lows. Keeping on watch. The cubes, of course, it will be a focus. Same thing as the rest of the market. Big oversold, big reversal buy after the Fed. And where it stalled exactly at the level that I gave you on the pre-market. I said supply zone 330, that's the level. It exactly hit $330.29 and right now it's fading 325. 325, 324 is the 8-day moving average, okay? So we are right now fading, but not falling apart, okay? What I want to see, 325, actually 325 first, below that 324. I want to see if these levels are able to hold and play a bounce here for a red to green going above 330. But if it goes for some miracle above 330, watch 330, 332. And that is a level for a fade. Even if it extends some more, yeah, 335, 336. But that's a big level, in my opinion, for a fade. Okay, but first we need to see it. Otherwise, if it breaks down, and that will be very bearish, if it breaks below 324, what it means? It means that pretty much goes back below the 8-day moving average, and they have room to go into 320, 315, or even 313 yesterday low. So keeping right now, we are giving back, not falling apart, but we are still holding above the 8-day moving average. Very bearish if we break and stay below the 8-day moving average. On SPY, pretty much the same. SPY and the cubes are moving pretty much exactly the same. SPY hit 405 on Monday and bounced. 430 was the level. On the cubes, if you notice, exactly the same thing, 305 all the way into 330. So only $100 difference between the two. So, but they are moving exactly into the same levels. So 429, 430, it was the level. Why? Because it was where they sold it last week from 429, gave it all back, 429. So they sold it once again. Right now it's at 424. So yeah, we wait. 424 going to hold. If yes, it can go for an oversold bounce, but not expecting a break above 430, okay, at least for now. If it goes, yeah, we have room to go into 435, 436, and that's the biggest level to fade in my opinion, but it needs to go above 430. Otherwise, below 424, what do you look? You look for 8-day moving average 422.8, and I'll be very bearish if it breaks below 422 for a rollover 420, 415, 413 yesterday lows. So look for the SPY, look for the cubes. They are basically at the same levels with $100 difference between the two. So keeping on watch. Tesla, pretty much the same. We shorted Tesla yesterday, okay, out of the gate. We locked very nice gains. I locked 50% gains there. I did not trade Tesla after the Fed because I was playing upside with AWM calls and I took it from 1 to above 4. So yeah, I was very happy. It was a heavy scalp. It was tricky and I was looking for that because it was yesterday options expiration on those calls. So yeah, I kept only one trade focus for a killer trade and yeah, pretty much amazing trade. Where it stalled exactly at 21-day moving average. So 955 yesterday, high of the day. The 21-day moving average 953 and fade where we are right now 938. Okay, so what I want to see if they are able to push it back above 940, but not expecting a break above 955. Even if we go above 955, 975, it will be my last support, my last resistance and supply zone for a fade. It was the level that we break down last week, okay? So what I'll be looking, if it goes back below 925 on Tesla, if it goes below 925, watch $900, okay? And below that you have yesterday lows. Why 925? If you look, it's where we have the 8-day moving average. So yeah, below the 8-day moving average, it can go and retest yesterday lows around 885 and below that 850. So staying open-minded for that. So going back into Nasdaq, we continue the fade, okay, we continue the fade after a supply zone, so they pretty much sold it, okay, you respect those levels, printed new lows for the day. What I want to see if after the market opens, and we are getting near the 8-day moving average, after the market open, if they are able to push it from red to green above the resistance and resume up, that we will look for a red to green move, scalp longs, and looking for some more upside. Otherwise, I'll be watching the 8-day moving average, and if we break below that, you watch yesterday lows. That's pretty much the trading plan. One thing that I'll be looking, do not give too much of yesterday gains. So yesterday we had nice shorts before the Fed, we had nice longs after the Fed. Don't kill those profits, okay? With this said, we have 7 minutes for the market to open. So thank you all for watching. Please give me a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel. It's free from Monday to Friday. Every day trying to give you the levels. Wish you all a great trading. Stay safe and see you all tomorrow 9 a.m. briefing sharp. Thank you. Bye bye everyone.